Hey everybody, Rob here, Obstacle Course Training, here to answer another question. Someone's wondering how to improve your endurance. Now, I am not a huge proponent on going out running for long distance, okay? I like to hit my trail runs, and it's in the Obstacle Course Training system, trail runs. Now, with those trail runs, you're trying to find trails that have hills. Hills will help with your endurance. Another thing that I've been adding and have all my students that are running for obstacle races or any mud runs are the inclusion in those trail runs of different intervals. So, as you're running, every half mile, every quarter mile, they are stopping and doing an interval of 4 exercises that mimic somewhat of what you will be doing in a race, either jumping, crawling, something to that effect that will make their heart rate spike up even higher. Because as you know, when you're running on a trail or you're doing your long run, your heart rate kind of stays static at a certain rate. So in a race, you know that doesn't happen. Either you're gonna be getting your heart rate up by going uphill or by doing an obstacle. So these little intervals inside of your trail run day are essential and will help build endurance. Now, when you're not doing your trail run, a great way to improve your aerobic capacity, which is also your endurance, is by doing sprinting or some kind of interval training on the side. I like to incorporate sprinting and hill sprinting one day a week into my training. Those sprints are paired up with exercises, body weight exercises. Sometimes I bring a kettlebell out for a hill sprint, perform my kettlebell swing, then run the hill, and then perform another body weight exercise at the top of the hill. Another way to improve your endurance. Now, interval training will help improve your endurance as well. Now, people are like, Rob, how does that help improve your endurance? It's all anaerobic without oxygen. How does that help your aerobic capacity? Well, now I'm going to tell you how it helps your aerobic capacity. So, as you're doing your anaerobic system work, your interval training, you're taxing the anaerobic system. It's getting blasted away, blasted away, blasted away. Now, your aerobic system needs to pay your anaerobic system back in order for it to recover. So your aerobic system in recovery is helping your anaerobic system with its recovery. So now your aerobic capacity is increasing as you are recovering from that tough session the day before or hours before. It doesn't make a difference. Once you stop your session, your anaerobic session, you're still burning calories, and now your aerobic system's kicking in to help that recovery. So your aerobic system is still working to help bring that heart rate down back to normal. So your endurance will improve through that. Another thing in the obstacle course training system is density training, which is a group of exercises. I like to use about 6 exercises, 6 to 12, depending on what I'm doing, and increase the time. So each exercise is done for a specific amount of time. So say, for instance, I'm going to be doing a deadlift. Now, I'm not loading the bar up to my maximum weight on the deadlift. I'm loading it up to body weight, or if you can't even do body weight, lower than body weight. And I'm performing deadlifts for, say, 3 minutes. Then I'm moving on to the next exercise, pull-ups. And I'm doing pull-ups for 3 minutes. Now, each week, I'm trying to beat the performance from last week, not only by increasing repetitions, but increasing the time as well. So now, instead of week 1, say I did 3 minutes, week 2, I'm going to do 4 minutes. So now the interval time, the time of the density training increases. So for a lot of just basic mud runs that take about, on average 45 minutes, you could get a density training session that's in 40 minutes and train, and your heart rate's going to be spiked, and you're going for 40 straight minutes, taxing different parts of your body. So those are some of the different ways you can improve your endurance. Okay, we'll recap very quickly. In your trail running day, you want to add intervals within your running. on, and then you have your anaerobic day with your sprinting and your hill sprinting, which will help your anaerobic system by its aerobic system helping improve recovery. And then density training. These are all different types of things in the obstacle course training system that I implement with my students, and they are seeing great results. So this is Rob, obstaclecoursetraining.com. Hope you have a great night. Oh wait, say hi to the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Look, and here's Madison, obstacle course trainer. Are you a mud runner? No? Okay. Say bye to everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night.